March 20, 2024, the day we were supposed to celebrate a new Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft has dealt us a curveball that is very hard to ignore. Assassin's Creed Shadows is delayed again, and this time it's more than just bad timing. It's a sign of something much worse brewing at Ubisoft. Let's dive into why this move could spell doom not just for AC Shadows, but for Ubisoft as a whole. Buckle up because we are unraveling the threads of a gaming empire that is cracking under pressure. Alright, let's rewind for a second. Assassin's Creed Shadows was supposed to be the title that reinvigorated Ubisoft's flagging reputation. After Mirage's lukewarm reception, Shadows promised to return to form. Immersive stealth mechanics, deep storytelling, and a unique setting inspired by Japanese mythology. Fans were hyped. Ubisoft, they were banking on this to salvage their brand. But what did we get instead?
Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
Why are you the way that you are?
Shadows slipped from fall 2023 to early 2024, with Ubisoft claiming they needed more polish. Gamers, we have heard that one before, haven't we? And now, March 20, 2024, the cracks in Ubisoft's strategy are becoming impossible to ignore. Now here's where it gets even messier. March 20 is no ordinary date in Japan.
The sarin gas attack in Japan, perpetrated in the 20th of March 1995. And when does Assassin's Creed come out now? The 20th of March 2025.
Shunbun no Hi. It's a national holiday, or as it's called in English, the spring equinox. A time for renewal, reflection, and honoring ancestors. Now, it goes without saying that releasing a game that's rooted in Japanese culture on such a day in Japan feels off. Instead of aligning with the cultural significance, Ubisoft's decision seems rushed. Like they're scrambling to find a release window rather than making a thoughtful choice. It's not just tone deaf, it's disrespectful to the very audience they hope to capture. But let's not stop there. This delay is a symptom of something much deeper going on at Ubisoft. Ubisoft has been stumbling for years now, with mismanagement, uninspired sequels, and controversy after controversy. Remember Skull and Bones? Delayed 6 times. Their recent track record is looking more like a graveyard than a success story, if we're being honest. March 2024 might not be as crowded as February with Monster Hunter leading the charge over there, but that doesn't mean that Ubisoft is quite off the hook. The problem isn't just timing, it's perception. Ubisoft's repeated delays and struggles are chipping away at their reputation. And even with breathing room on the calendar, they're facing an uphill battle to win back trust and attention. Now, let's zoom out for a second. This isn't just about one game. Ubisoft's leadership has been under fire for years. Reports of a toxic work culture, high-level executive departures, and even major shareholders expressing doubt. This isn't a healthy company. Their stock price has been sliding downhill for years now, hitting multi-year lows. When we have developers like Capcom and From Software setting the bar, Ubisoft's repeated missteps aren't just disappointing, they're damning. So, is there hope for Assassin's Creed Shadows or Ubisoft? Maybe. But let's be for real, it's not looking great for these guys. Ubisoft needs a complete overhaul, and fast. First, they need to respect their audience. No more delays without transparency, no more tone-deaf decisions, and most importantly, deliver on their promises. Shadows can still be great, don't get me wrong, but if Ubisoft continues fumbling the ball like this, they're not just risking one game, they're risking their entire company as well as their fan base. And once that trust is gone, rebuilding it is nearly impossible. Speaking of trust, have you seen how Marvel Rivals is stirring up the modern audience? The controversy around Sue Storm's Malice skin is proof that the gaming world isn't just about gameplay anymore. It's a battlefield of values. We unpacked that drama in our last video. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out. It's a must-see. So what do you think? Is this delay the final nail in the coffin for Ubisoft, or can they claw their way back to relevance? Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to check out our video on Marvel Rivals. You will not regret it. Until next time, stay sharp. Ayanda out.
We do have one more thing.
What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck kind of loadout is that?
1 minute remaining. Don't judge, dog. He's had his left the entire time. There's two to your left, and there's one on the roof.
Why are you pushing up? Hey, how far where that came from?
He's got a clip with the worst class ever. No, but that's not.
That's a W. That's E1. That's E1. That's a W.